Let's see now. Okay, can you hear me and everything? Joe, you hear me? Like, is my voice coming through? Can you hear me? Cool, cool, cool. Is the thumbnail still the wrong one? No, it looks right. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. Looks like everything's working. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, in that case, I can go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and pop it in, and we can go ahead and hop on into it. So I'm very excited to be starting the new Fire Emblem 3 Houses. First time I've ever played a Fire Emblem game before. So it's very, very exciting for me. Sorry that it's starting so late if you are tuned in. I did have some problems with my usual video capturing software. I usually use OBS. I'm just going to shout this out on Twitter. I don't know what that is. If it happens again, I apologize. I don't know what happened there. It looks like the cord just bugged out or something like that. So we'll see. If it happens again, it happens again. It would be unfortunate, but sometimes technical difficulties happen, and recently it's been happening a lot. So let me go ahead and find the case for the game currently, and we'll pop in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and we'll get started. So, like I said, I'm very, very excited. And I do apologize for having difficulties. I've streamed before and never really had these problems. So we'll see kind of what's happening. I'm having to go through the actual Elgato software, which is a little bit less user-friendly because my OBS is bugging out for some reason. So a lot of just unexpected issues. So like I said, I'm sorry we're getting started so late, and I know everyone's probably tired of hearing... all right, my Alexa just talked to me. I know a lot of streamers and things have weird, unexpected software issues, and I thought that was just user error, but then apparently sometimes things just go wrong. So we'll see. So I'm actually unwrapping the game, which I'm very excited for, and we'll see what ends up happening. The box art for this, and I'm planning on doing talking about box art in a later video. It is beautiful. The interior of the case actually looks really, really good and shows kind of all the members or all the big, heavy players of your classes. We'll go ahead and pop this in. I am super, super excited for this game. And we can go ahead and get started. The icon looks... there's an update. Alright. May as well update because I prefer patching things for the day one. I think a lot of times, especially recently, games are releasing unfinished. So, while I know it's frustrating to watch 1 minute of downloading an update, I definitely don't want to start a game that's broken, because that's a lot less fun. So, cool, cool, cool. And it should let us go ahead and start instead of we downloaded. So, yep, here we go. This is the beginning of the game. I'm super, super excited. I think it's going to be an absolutely beautiful game. I think it's going to be a very fun game. I love strategy-based gameplay, and so I've never played a Fire Emblem before, but anything turn-based, anything strategy-based really gets me going. I used to play a lot of competitive Pokemon back in the day, and that's kind of what got me into strategy stuff. My favorite game series of all time is Persona. I just want to kind of hear the background track here for a sec. It's really imposing, which I like. It's got kind of that, not quite the same feel as like the old Halo, especially like Halo 3 opening menu, but I really, I just have I'll be honest with you, I have a huge weakness for, like, you know, striking. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Hell yeah.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge.
Oh wow, this is well done. Really well done. I wish my TV was cleaner, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so that's good. I don't like the CGI blend with 2D animation. I understand they couldn't always, you know, with a game this size, they couldn't do everything 2D. It looks so unsettling, am I wrong? But also, like, obviously this is well done. Like, this is, compared to everything else I've been playing, this is beautiful. And I know that I've been reading some reviews, and everyone said there's about 70 hours of gameplay, and then people want to go back and replay it with a different house. I watched all the previews, and I think I'm going to choose the blue house when it lets me choose, but, so damn. Damn, that's clean. Alright. Oh, right. I bet that's alluding to permadeath. Should I keep permadeath on? I feel like that's a genuine question I need to ask. I'm gonna talk to my friend a sec, because he plays a lot of these, and he's what really got me in. I did not get the expansion pack. I'm definitely gonna go with normal difficulty. Should I do permadeath? Let me at him real quick. Let me see. Because I'm really tempted to. But also, I feel like I'm gonna be upset if one of my characters dies. Because I get really stupidly attached to characters in games. So I don't want permadeath, and I feel like I'm going to be stupid and get a character killed. And that's going to ruin it. Because I hate that it's called casual, because I don't want to be like a filthy casual. But also, I am a baby boy. Or as some people call me, a little baby bitch boy. And I don't want to... I'm not going to. I can't do it. No, it's too scary. I'm definitely gonna go casual. I don't want to play online. I just hate online playing single player. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. Little pixel dude. Alright. Y'all be quiet. I want to listen. Up a little bit for me. Ladies. Bro, Lady Sarah's cold as hell. Damn. That's pretty badass. his sword just be any length he wants it to be? Because that's pretty broke. Oh, she's screwed.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. Die. Die.
Holy shit.
Everything that I loved.
That was a weird thing to cheer over.
He's gone now, Mother.
Holy hell, that was intense. I mean, it was good, but damn, that was heavy. Okay, who's she?
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
So I know that I don't have webcam on, but this is like blowing my
Come to
mind.
me. I wish to have a look at you.
You know, usually with like light novel type stuff, they don't give you, you know, voice acting during these type moments. So that's really cool. Definitely, so it looks like you can play as a male or female professor. I like how the male is fully covered head to toe. Like, look, the only piece of skin he's got showing is like right underneath his neck, and then the female professor, her arms are showing, her stomach's showing, she's wearing tights for some reason, and also her chest is like open. That's so, like, why? What woman is gonna play this game and go, hell yeah, I want to play like that? No, like, what the hell? Alright, yes, that form is correct. I like the fact you can choose, but still, come on now. That's a little bit much.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Damn, I don't want to be immortal. That sounds like, that's lame as hell. I'm gonna go with demon. I feel like that's the most powerful
Do not
answer.
deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Oh damn. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. It's not like Skyrim.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Okay. So, Violet, get out there with that shit. Okay. What? Whoa, wait. No, it's not correct. Okay. Whoa. Almost messed that up. Okay. We're gonna go with something simple. The way I like to play my games, I just go by West. So, yes, it is correct.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
You literally hear that name every time you look at a map.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Interesting. Y'all pretend I'm not giving my actual birthday in here, okay? If anyone asks, this is not when I was born. Day 13 of month 11? Yes. Okay.
Well,
That could be any
never
day.
cease.
No one knows if that's real or
It seems
not.
we share our day of birth. How strange.
Oh, that's gotta be automatic. There's no way she's born on November 13th.
Familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is
Some
almost
lazy little shit.
begin.
Okay. So I guess she's like a deity that summons you and then she puts you in charge of the houses? Whatever, this is interesting. I
Hey,
like...
Time to wake up.
Man, the entire thing is voice acted.
You
That's
having that dream
ambitious.
again? You've described her to me before.
That sounds creepy.
I don't think
I
I've ever met
know that I like
anyone
that
like
answer,
that.
but I like the fact that you get to choose answers in this game. That is cool.
In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
It's okay if I get killed, though, because I turned permadeath off, so I'm going to be okay.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good.
Ooh, look who's into me.
For us outside.
Okay, Geralt, I see how it is.
Geralt,
Guess the fields
sir,
aren't the only thing
sorry
you
to barge
plow,
in,
huh?
but your presence is needed.
What happened?
Please.
Okay, so there is going to be a relationship mechanic, so I'm into that. Okay, so these are the people from the cover. They're important.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
What the hell kind of school do they go to?
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandit spotted just outside.
I know they're technically wearing a uniform, but they're all like all their outfits look so intrinsically different. I don't know how you'd recognize them as all going to the same
You all the
school.
way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Damn straight. Also, I'm supposed to be a professor, and I'm the exact same age as all my students. I guess it makes it less creepy because I know there's a relationship mechanic, but yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's adorable. Oh my. Okay, yeah, I love that. I'm a sucker for pixel art. I don't play a lot of pixel art games because I'll be honest with you, it's not enough to carry me through a game, especially when I'm paying you $30 to $60 for it. But it's so adorable. Okay, so this is like the tutorial combat or combat tutorial. Sorry.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Okay, so I am a fighter.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Okay, so I can choose any. I remember this kind of. I played the mobile game. So he's an archer, which means he can attack now. Bows can
Ready and
attack.
willing.
I feel like I want to attack him first. Okay, they show. Okay, so combat arts are like extra things that do extra damage. 100% hit rate. What's his art? Does he have like a... I don't see like a bar that restricts him for like a period. I'm gonna go with curve shot. I mean, you have to be closer. All right, that was crisp. That was cool. Okay, so you get experience every time you attack. Oh. Okay, that's the catch. Okay, so I can't choose him. I can choose me or him. I want to go. I'm trying to be strategic here. She's an axe. He's got a spear. He's got a sword. I've got a sword, so I want to protect me because I'm obviously important. So let's go here and then attack. Okay, so I bet. I'm willing to bet combat arts reduce weapon durability. God, that looks so good. Use the battle menu. Okay.
I will.
So let's get everybody up. Wish I could see where he could go. Actually, I bet if I hover over him neutrally. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I can stack everyone up here and ready to defend without endangering them.
Stay focused.
Let's go ahead and cover up my archer because I definitely don't want him getting balked. Sure, what happens?
We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength.
That was cool. Okay, so I guess... Okay, I can't control The one dude. Okay, so the enemies
We'll advance
don't...
while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
That is cool. Okay, that's so cool. Okay. That's awesome. Can I move you? No, I cannot. Okay. So cool. Okay. So let's put you here. I'm gonna wait, obviously. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Let's put you... You're an archer, and where's the closest they can attack? So they can't hit... They can hit in that spot. Okay, so they can't hit right here. So let's see if I can put you... What? Wrong place. If I can put you... Let's put you here. I want to do an ambush. Ah, shit. Okay, I think that means he's going to try and attack. He might not be able to. I think there's like a follow-up. Yeah, okay, so if you miss, you can follow up. That's cool. Okay, I was right about that. So that puts him in a good place.
This is a fine opportunity.
Okay, so now it wants me to use the combat art stuff. That's cool. Okay. God, this game is so good. Okay, so I can be attacked by any of those three. I want to focus on... I can't get to you. So let's not do me right now. Let's have you attack here. That's going to be... Ooh, I'm going to lose a little bit of health, though. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Over already.
I didn't lose any health. Okay, that's weird. I think if you don't kill them, they have a chance to come back if they're within your attack, or you're within their attack range. So let's have you hit here. Much as I want to talk, let's do combat arts and let's... Okay, wait, I can just do this. And then smash. God, that looks so good. This game is so beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna put like so many hours into this game, and I can have you attack him from there, and I should be able to get to him with my character. Okay, cool. And then he can't attack, and then my character can come in for the kill right there. And that should put him down for good. I like that I'm a standard swordsman. I like swords. I wish you got to choose like your weapon class. I don't like the outfit, so I hope you can change that. I don't think you guys taking damage.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've taken any damage to anything. That should be... God, this game looks so good. Okay. Okay, so I guess he's an ally, not a controllable character. That makes sense, because he's not one of the students, and I'm supposed to be like a teacher or whatever. Alright, so my archer, I want to deploy... I can't really attack anybody, so let's get him... Let's see how close they can get. Okay, so I'm safe. I want to put my archer somewhere safe first. Now let's go ahead and set a trap. So let's put me on the front lines. Wait. Put you... I wish I could get into the brush. No, because you can be attacked. Alright, let's put you beside me. And we'll wait. And then let's get my Axe Girl, I guess, here. We'll all wait. And then I want to protect my archer, but put him with us. So I'll go ahead. That's not a great place because he'll be out of range. So let's put him for here for now, and then we'll just wait. And that's going to be the end of the turn. This game is... Oh, I'm already addicted. Okay, that's so cool. Can you double stack? Didn't think you could both occupy a single area, so he's gonna get attacked. Interesting. Okay. Maybe his defense stat's just too high. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't think you could double stack an area like that.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Oh. That's cool. Okay. So I can use her to come in and get him. I think... Can she attack him? Looks like it, and that's going to help. No, she can't. Okay, no, she can't get there. She can get here, but that blocks off a couple different options, so we'll use her in a sec. Let's go ahead and have him... that'll drop him, so that's helpful. Problem is, so I like having an archer. I don't think I'm going to join his class just because I think it's a bad call. So I can put me here and then attack from there. Oh, that does a lot. This can do a lot of damage to me. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine.
Hey, you with the flank stare.
I can deal with that. Okay. Because I think Lance dude will help me out here. He's gonna take... No, he won't take any damage because can I get Axe Girl? Because I don't have anything bonds built up with her. What happens? Okay, so she won't take any damage either. Because... Oh! She missed. Okay. This is neutral terrain. He's in the forest. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Okay. I forget you have to use strategy in strategy games. Okay, that's going to open me up. At least he's going to be... Do I have any healing items? I do not. Okay. So we'll just wait here. Either me or Axe Girl is going to get attacked a lot. Okay, missed me. Ooh, that was nice. So my accuracy's got to be kind of high.
I'm not setting a very good example.
I leveled up. Why is that not a good example? What the hell?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
What the hell?
Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Okay.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
I have literally no idea.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. Oh, that look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
A dipshit.
Correct. You understand.
Well, I like the interaction between the two. That's kind of cool.
To save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
I don't like the disdain she put for saving a girl, but also she stopped time.
I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave.
I mean, I would like to go back and save my friends.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
I wonder how
Though
important
only
it is to
momentary,
build the
time
bond
has
with her.
stopped.
Because I know it looked like
However did I
her
manage
favor could go up. So I wonder how important that is. Man, the character designs are so good.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Well, then what the hell was the point?
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time!
Okay.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Ooh, I wonder if that's gonna be mechanics so
Too
far.
but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within.
That sounded fake.
Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Okay, cool. So that, so there is, like a built-in reset mechanic, I guess. I wonder if you can, that's gonna be something like a special ability you can use like once per battle, maybe? That would be cool. I think that would be a little broken. Damn. That's cold.
Hey, over here!
Man, their character animations and like their settling and stuff like that, and like those slow movements they do, that was gorgeous.
Hey, did you just...
They even have idle animations while...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after
Like,
them.
look at them when they're standing around. Like, they still have like a bounce and movement to them. They feel realized. It's not like watching, you know, flat chess pieces. This game is made beautifully. And like, look at all the love and care. Like, look at the archer. He twirls around his arrow every so often. And they even put like a motion blur to it. This is so well done.
Why him?
Like, I know that I've only been through one battle, but I cannot imagine putting this down. Hey, that's right, I'm a VP. I guess I'll save over. Okay, so it saves at the beginning of every battle, so I guess that's helpful if you have permadeath on, so that like if you die or you lose anybody, you can just reset
It
automatically.
is you.
Um,
Goodness, it's been ages.
Really cool.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man.
Also, I see that someone said gameplay's not on screen. Is that fixed?
Must have been 20 years ago that you
Comment
went
real
missing
quick.
without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
Because I know there was that problem with the cord not working.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois.
But I wanna make
Just
sure.
as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do.
Bro, Alois's facial hair is clean. Like, that's
Right.
well done.
Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
This is gonna be a weird religious thing.
I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Have you noticed that the captain glows? I guess I'm his
Is
kid?
that so? Well, physical differences aside,
Okay,
your
that was cool.
mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather...
Wait, is she now a voice in my head? Because that's gonna kill me.
Ah, it seems your presence is required.
Alright, yep, this is gonna be the worst part of the game right here. I can already go ahead and tell you that the voice in your head thing, the disembodied individual, that's gonna be the absolute worst feature in the game. Calling it now. 100% chance that's gonna drive me crazy.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
Damn, that's a good name.
Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Well, I did know he was captain, so I'm gonna go with the Knights of Seros.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Seros? The most
How did I say that
famous
word?
order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Oh, it's just Folden. Okay, that's easy.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
Okay. Yeah, I took a quiz at work, and I saw the name Folden, but I didn't know how to say it because I had that, not the umlaut, it's the apostrophe over the O, but there's like an actual word for it, the accent, I guess.
I definitely got the worst of it.
And I was very confused about if they were going to pronounce it weird.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
So I guess my question is, there's 3 houses.
Hadn't followed me
And these 3 individuals are the leaders of the 3 houses. But they seem to hang out and do training exercises together, so how important is the actual house system?
Ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
Damn, she's going in.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word.
Hell yeah, clap back, baby, let's go.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Okay.
Naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case,
I
forgive
like
my
this
digression.
interaction.
I must speak
I
with you.
really
if you
do.
could spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits.
Because it helps give a glimpse into the personalities. I think the problem is Dimitri, who I'm only knowing the name of because I'm reading it right now.
Your skill is
Dimitri and
precisely why I must
Edelgard,
ask you to
their
consider lending your
personalities
services to
seem
the Empire.
really similar, which, you know, is to be expected. They're both kind of the prim and proper.
I might as well
And
tell
then,
you. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire.
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
yeah, those two seem too similar.
Holy Kingdom
The
of
other guy
Fargus
seems
is
like
in dire
he's
need of
gonna be
exceptional
unique.
individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there.
Claude. Okay, so Claude is the only one with like an actual
Trying to
like
recruit someone you
distinct
just
personality of the 3.
Tactless.
I
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this
Okay,
world.
so before doing this, I'd already
Let's get right to
decided
It seems one's place of
which
birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so
house I want to be in, but I like Claude best out of the 3. I think Fergus. I think it's like. Oh, shit, which one's which? Oh, let's go. Let's pull up the log. Fergus. Okay, so Fergus is blue. Is Leicester. Okay, so Fergus is blue. Adrestian is red, or they call it black. So I'm definitely gonna go blue. Okay, cool.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
They mentioned that they like strength, which is all it takes for me. I'm a man of simple pleasures.
Back to the monastery.
And so of all of them, they seem the coolest. I like the design of Claude the best. I think Claude's character is the most interesting.
another time.
But I think the rest of the house I'm gonna like in blue a lot better than I'm gonna like yellow.
You know, each of the 3 is most unique.
That's not true. 2 of them are the same character. Claude is the most unique. Oh, that's cool. They're gonna tell us about each one.
Yes, I thought.
Ooh. Okay, I hope that comes up. I'd be cool if he like wants to betray me, or if he's like got ulterior motives but doesn't betray. They're really giving each one a deep character, which I appreciate. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there is a romance component to this game. If you were curious, it is in there. You can actually make individual like members of your party date each other, which is
Tree
cool.
moon.
I did look into that.
Houses.
It feels like every time I start talking, the game does too.
The icy winds
Okay, there we
of
go.
the Ogma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodland.
Okay, so spring's coming, I guess, is the easy way to say that.
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
I don't like this art style. I get why they went the direction they did with it. I'm not a fan.
The
I don't.
continent of Fodland, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has
It
existed
is what it
since
is.
time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
Okay, this is important info.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights.
I don't like that it's pronounced Fargus.
To the east,
I think it
a
should be
league
Fargus,
of
right?
nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
It should be the Leicester Alliance.
Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodland and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
That's cool. Ooh, I love anime cutscenes. I don't necessarily like anime cutscenes where it's CGI
This
models
will be
put
your
on a
first time at the
2D
monastery.
background.
I'd be happy to show you around.
Ooh, I like the way his hair
Fodland in a
bounces.
nutshell. The good and the bad.
Okay.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Wow, so they're... I think Dimitri's probably the cutest of the 3, but also... I think I like Claude the least in terms of aesthetics.
There it is.
Garrick Mock Monastery.
That's cool. Like I said, I don't like the fact that it's 2D animation with 3D models and CGI done. I mean, it's beautiful. This game is breathtaking, and it's so stylistic and wondrous, which for an anime, you know, tactical RPG, having this much, like, ooze of style is incredible. Oh, this is interesting. So this is the... I know there's, like, a magic class. That was a weird boot bounce, I'll be honest. So she's clearly the hot teacher, which is a weird outfit for a professor, I'll be honest. Yeah, it just looks so disorienting.
Ray is here.
Oh, that was the savage chick.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Ooh. I wonder if the mother character she mentioned, because, you know, earlier she was pissed about, you know, her mother or whatever. I wonder if that's the girl whose name I can't remember, which is
I've
unfortunate.
last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here.
I'm wondering, but he was a captain.
I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Okay, so this is a religious thing. Oh, not what I meant to do.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodland are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
Yep, I don't like
The
that this
leader
is so
of that
religious.
ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Don't trust him, just by his
It
voice.
has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder,
I wonder.
Was it the will of the goddess? that
So
we have
my
another
question
chance living
is,
like
and
this?
I hate to be talking over this because it's beautifully voice acted. Is I wonder if this is going to be like a very nice game, where everyone is like super kind and considerate, or if this is going to be, you know, a lot of like duplicity and betrayal and things like that.
That is your child, is it not?
That was a weird way to say it, but
Yes.
it's cool.
Many years after I left this
A
place,
little uncomfortable, I'm
I
not
could
gonna lie.
introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see.
Why is every anime or RPG protagonist parentless? Like, they've lost at least one parent. Am I crazy here? Like, anything I watch, it feels like they've lost at least one parent. Which you don't like.
A fine name indeed.
Why didn't they just enter your name value? That was a weird choice.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving
Whatever.
the students of
Uh,
the Officers Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
Are you gonna invite me to
You want me
teach?
to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no.
Bro, it took him nothing at all
I
to
had
go
expected
back
that
to the Knights.
Annalise
Like,
would have already
he's been
asked
asked
this of you.
a single time. Never even asked. He was just like, yeah, I mean, I guess I can go back if that's what you want. Bro, she has not extended the invitation. She could have asked you literally anything, and you'd have gone, yeah, I guess I can join the Knights of Seros if I have to. I mean, you twisted my arm about it. I mean, this is the like
I
least
must step
conviction
away
I've
from you.
ever seen in an
But I
individual.
expect they will desire a word with you soon.
So I just found out, and this is off topic entirely, so bear with me, that apparently my parents are out on a boat with their friends, and apparently the boat has lost navigation. So they're having to get back by compass, and it's not like a small trip. It's like they're having to get back to Miami, and it's gonna be like a 3 or 4 hour ride, but they're navigating by compass. No one involved in this is a trained sailor or a trained navigator, so that's terrifying. So if anyone listening wants to say a quick prayer for them, be my guest. They're gonna need it. We'll see if they get back.
Please
I give it 50-50 odds. The other 50 being the Coast Guard has to get called, which would be interesting, but that's
I can't.
unsettling.
Force back into the Knights of Seros.
Bro, you were not forced. You're the, like, your spine is made of, like, toothpicks. That's the weakest will I
I'm
have
sorry
ever
I dragged you
seen.
into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I feel like a servant is more appropriate.
Nothing like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Bro,
You
I don't
heard
even
those
know the
threats
combat
earlier,
skills.
Talking about the Officers Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
I literally just learned how this game works.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must
Why does everyone enter from the same side of the room and like stumble in right as they talk? Okay.
No, I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here.
Oh, she was
Good luck.
complimenting my dad. It's less, hot now.
Watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Well, I'll do what I can.
It's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well know, I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers Academy.
He's gonna be a very boring character. He's gonna be cool. I like his design. I like his voice.
When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I wonder if the crest is me deciding the
Luella.
house.
I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I guess her. Okay, there we go. That was the right one. I guess her character is just single, and that's basically it.
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middle Franc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel.
That was well timed. Because usually there's like that awkward pause whenever they cut someone off, but that was surprisingly good. This game, there's a lot of thought put into it. I'm really impressed by that.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Oh, here we go.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is
Her
comprised of 3
dress
houses
is
of
cut
students,
all the way
each of
up.
which is
I mean, like, you
closely
can
affiliated
see
with its
hip
region
bones.
of
I mean, if she's real,
origin.
obviously she's animated, but, like, you would be able to, like, see a strong wind, and she is full frontal right there. That is, that's a high-cut dress.
The Black Eagle House is for students
Yeah, it's
from the
red.
Adrestian Empire.
It's the Red Eagle. There's no black. Their logo earlier, when you were looking at like the map with the Adrestian Empire, like it was a golden eagle. Like that is red. Look, even the black looks like just a dark red. Am I crazy?
Their house leader this year is Edelgard,
Okay.
the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Edelgard really is cute. I'm not gonna
Blue
lie.
Lion
Dimitri, I
House is for
think,
students
is
from the Holy Kingdom of
he's
Fargus.
cuter.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Why is it not Fergus? Fergus sounds more interesting. It sounds a lot more aesthetically pleasing, and it's more like, you know, fantasy.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Okay.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Claude looks like James Charles with a Padawan braid. That's why I don't like
The
him.
next
That's why I
emperor,
can't. It's because
king, and
it's
sovereign
totally
Duke
James
of
Charles.
all
That's a JC, man.
It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Alright.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the
Yeah,
students.
she is
Some
terrifying.
odd ducks in that bunch.
She would
But they're good
command
kids.
everything. Yeah, I cannot imagine interacting with
I'm
her.
sure
I think
that
she
Urea
is
will
not
have
going to be
more
anyone I
information
target.
for you
That
tomorrow. But that
she
should
would
get you
scare me
going.
in real life as a professor.
luck.
I would not go
You'll
near that.
need it.
She seems like she 100% flirts with students, which I would not be cool with. So she's an HR disaster.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less,
I
as
am
a
a child,
professor
okay.
at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood after.
That means literally nothing. Think about all the cool people you know in your life whose kids are shit. That literally their bloodline has no bearing on how they are as a person.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Am I 21?
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as
Ooh, I
well.
like the name Flame.
I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well.
That's not gonna...
More importantly,
I don't
have
trust
received
Sedith.
a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
There's a
Rhea,
lot of lore
For
here,
now, I will have
but I
faith
like
that
the
you
way
are
they're
placing your
introducing it.
trust with the utmost care.
So sorry if I go silent every once in a while when they're talking,
pray
but
that
I'm
nothing
trying to absorb
occurs
as
to
much
shake
as humanly
that
possible.
confidence.
I love this game. It looks so beautiful. God, everything about this game is just wonderful. I'm gonna put so much time. It might be, currently. I think my top 5 Switch games. Breath of the Wild's up there. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Smash Bros. What what else? I have to take a look. This might make the top 5. There's so many I've had so many good experiences on the Switch, though. It's hard to narrow down 5, but, like, you gotta show respect to a lot of them. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. This one is probably gonna crack it. This is, I can already tell. I can already feel it. I like the combat system. I like the story. It's wonderful. It's definitely kicking Xenoblade out of whatever spot Xenoblade was in. Because Xenoblade's good. It's great. But, like, you know, this is, like, we're getting to the big boys now. Oh, that's so cute. Her eyes are terrifying. What? Red eyes. Everyone seems haunted and possessed. Okay, so here we go. Here's the quote-unquote black. They're red. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. There's a lot of boobs. These are the blue. Yeah, let's go, strong people. Oh, she's cute. Okay, I could look at that for a while. And they all serve Lady Rhea, I'm guessing. I wonder if you can date Lady Rhea. That'd be intense. Because at that point you rule the whole church, don't you? Oh, sweet. There is like an overworld. Okay, so my first task. Okay, so I wonder if I can just go talk. Okay, so I can walk or, you know, run.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
So everyone I meet will have a fully voice-acted cutscene? And there's the monastery, I guess, or the rest of it. Or this is just the advisory room. Okay. Wow, the amount of detail in here is insane. I wonder if I can adjust the camera size. Not just the mini map. Okay. Usually there's like a... Oh, I can look first person. Oh my gosh. This game is so... Wow. Can't move around while you're in first person, unfortunately. But like... Look, so like... It's the same model. Look at, you know, they could have easily just blurred the detail and not gone anywhere near as in, like, all in, but they allow you to go first person and the detail is all there. Look at how much, like, look at the love and care. I don't know if anyone's actually, you know, like, interested in this as much as I am, but, like, look. Like, everything about the shadow work. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta stop freaking out.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished,
Wow, this is cool.
come and speak with me.
So cool.
May I ask a favor of you?
Okay, so I get 500 gold and an iron sword just for speaking. God, this is so cool. Okay, so it's like combat won't be the focus, which is going to be fun. I thought this was just gonna be like purely combat based, but if that's not the case, I mean, we're how long into this game so far? Almost an hour. Okay, so I found that already. Oh, Wow, there's a lot of different options. Can I talk to you? No, you cannot. Can I talk to you? Okay. What? Wait. Whoa, hold up. Wait. We're there. I thought it just popped up. Am I crazy? Something popped up at the bottom of... What? Oh, no. If you stand still, it shows the menu and map option. Okay, so they look important. Okay, so there's the Black Eagle House leader. Aw, look at it. Look at it. Looks. Okay. Can I talk to you? No, I cannot. Look at how detailed, like, this model. Like, they even did shading on the face, and it's so good. Okay, and I can talk to you people, I bet. I can't. Okay. Interesting. Okay. There are a lot of characters here that I am learning the names of. Can't talk to them.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here.
Oh.
Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire.
Okay.
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes. Okay, so this is my... That's my entire list. Let's learn about everybody.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
That's cool. Okay, the idle animation they gave. I guess I'll ask about everyone?
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me.
He sounds like a dick.
It's terribly irritating.
He has no weaknesses.
His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status.
Unless he's got low stats and I'm not understanding, he looked really good. So Ferdinand, if I'm going blue,
well,
and she has two weaknesses.
Something I'm a bit distant, arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next heir.
So her stats seem higher.
What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Oh, that idle animation of hers is cute.
He's remarkably intelligent.
His stats the glow.
He wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
This game favors characters who are appear to be weak at first.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Yeah, he's got remarkably low stats, nothing over 10, or nothing with double digits. That's not great, but I bet he ends up being really good. She's got low stats
you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems
a lot
like a
of weaknesses.
I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Okay. God, she's really cute. I'm curious to see. I don't know how. Ooh, she looks good.
The Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception.
Well, her strength's low, but everything else is decent, and her magic is high. Or, I guess that's magic?
She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king.
She looks good. Not all the weaknesses.
Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
A lot of strengths. So she looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm probably not going to choose them, but
You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone.
Like he's a voice actor from something else I've watched.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Okay, so they even fixed, like East 8 had some problems rendering a lot of smaller detail. So like the bricks and everything looked really imposing to sky, but this doesn't look bad. The sky's really polygonal, but it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And a lot of things, they get away with, like stuff like that on the cat, but it looks still beautiful. I mean, the grass looks okay. The shrubs look pretty good. Really can't complain. It works with the art style. Okay, so Claude and Dimitri are in the same place. I'll go to Claude first. Okay, so you can actually run. You don't run like you do in Sharing a Residence Refrain.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly.
Wow, that was really good character animation, too.
I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I?
Claw stats are okay.
I'm pretty curious about.
Ooh, I like his defining ability though.
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Okay.
Piqued your interest.
Okay.
But what?
Alright, go back.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Okay, hate him.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life.
He's tubby, but ripped.
He's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Alright, I think I'm going to call it here soon after this. I want to get through everybody, and then I might just hop off.
Since his brother will inherit the business, if you ask me, doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own.
That's cute. Oh, I like her ability. Her ability is better than his. Might explain why her base stats are so small. I guarantee she levels up quick and becomes really, really good. That's exciting.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Wow, cute. I bet Lysithea gets good. Her ability's broken.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit.
Ooh.
If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
That was kind of clever. Okay.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter.
Weird. These two abilities have been
She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come.
Neither one of them seem like they're like
too.
quote unquote like
I think
men.
She's hoping to repay her village for
not ladies men, but men ladies. Like they're like manhunters or anything like that. But their abilities seem to be targeted towards like being around men, which is interesting. And I don't really see the inverse to any of the male characters, and I wonder if that's just because I chose the male option. But we'll see.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
Alright, I think I'm going to finish talking to him and then hop off the stream. I'm definitely going to keep playing this probably all day, much to Joe's annoyance, but have a lot of fun with this game. I really like it.
At the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Okay, so what's Dimitri's deal?
Me?
Okay, so he's got the 1.2 experience thing. That's
Please
nice.
forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of it.
Okay, so he's gonna be tragic backstory, whatever. Okay, that's cool. Dadue?
Dadue was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
Ooh, I like the defense buff.
But once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
He looks cool. Looks like he's 80, but looks cool.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue. Don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled.
His ability probably is good in combat.
With him sometime.
I just don't recognize enough to understand. Ash.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner.
Allows you to open doors and chat. Ooh, I like that.
He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Him. He seems cool.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends.
Okay, cool. He is what I was talking about earlier with the,
Well, he's always been a bit of a...
There we go.
Skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him...
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's the same thing, reversed. Okay, cool. So the game does have a little bit of,
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
Ooh, I like her ability.
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
I like that. I don't like the name, fact of her name is Mercedes, but,
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery.
So she's a support character.
She's cheerful and hardworking.
Her eyes are terrifying.
Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
He likes her. So I shipped those two.
I appreciate your effort.
Lions. I like the house, but their characters seem so boring. I'm gonna keep looking around, but yeah. It's gonna be a tough call. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna hop off the stream. And like we always say, guys, I hope to see you around sometime.